Hello everyone, and welcome back to Femboy Fishing episode 11. It's been a while since I've made one of these. I've just been dealing with some life stuff, but I'm happy to be making them again. Right now we're actually at the same spot that we filmed the last episode at, along with episode 8. I actually already tried to film in episode 11 just a couple days ago, and it didn't go so well. I lost a bunch of my lures, and I didn't catch anything or even get any bites, so I decided to just go basic. I was originally going to go try to catch catfish, but I just thought I should go somewhere I'm familiar with, so I figured we'll just come back here and hopefully get something. It's in the middle of the winter time right now, which means the fish aren't as active, their metabolisms are slowing down, so I don't know if we're going to catch anything. Just be prepared for if we don't catch as much. I haven't been seeing anything in the water, but hopefully we can get something, guys. Also, I'd like to introduce you guys to a good friend of mine. This is Resser. He's a little poodle, and I'm going to see if he can come with us on more episodes in the future, but he's going to be with us for this episode, so hopefully he doesn't get into too much trouble here. So the water is very, very clear. I've been seeing little bait fishes, little minnows and rainbow darters and things, but I haven't really been seeing anything else. I was thinking that maybe I'll park myself just up there since the water's a little bit deeper up there. And I was thinking that maybe I'll use some deep running lures that go towards the bottom. In the wintertime, the fish go towards the warmest place in the creeks and rivers, which is typically the bottom of the creek. So I'm mainly going to be targeting the deepest pools that I can find today and using some pretty deep water lures that'll go really deep down, maybe even letting some lures sink. I think that's really just going to give me the best possible odds for catching something here today. Right now I'm just using my little Rapala deep diving minnow. It's pretty small, which something I've learned is in the wintertime you want to downsize the size of your lure. Because the fish aren't eating as much, they're less likely to bite onto a bigger bait. So I decided to just use this little Rapala. It's a pretty deep diving one. I was testing it just a little bit ago and it went straight to the bottom. And it's got a pretty nice action to it and it isn't too large, so I'm hoping maybe this will entice some of the bass. We'll just try it out and hopefully this gets us something, guys. The lure's got pretty good action and everything on it, but I'm not seeing too much in there that really wants it. I can't tell if what I just felt earlier was a bite or a snag. I kind of expected this, to be honest, because it is still the winter time and the water's very cold, so most of these fish are in hiding, but I'm gonna see if I can move just a little bit down here. I think it's a little deeper up there and maybe the fish over there are more active. Oh, would you look at that? I caught a leaf. Wow, a second one in a row. Guys, check it out. Look at all the leaves we're catching today. Check that out. Looks like it goes to a white oak tree or something. I dig it, not gonna lie, pretty cool. See you later, leaf. Rapalas are very good at catching leaves, apparently. Nope. You're not allowed to snag. That's not what you're allowed to do. Nope. I need to stop casting my little Rapala into these current areas because it keeps pushing it around this rock. And there's a bunch of sticks on the other side of the rock it keeps getting snagged on. And I don't feel like losing my lure, especially a nice Rapala lure. So I think I'll fish with this just a little bit more, but then I'm going to go change it out for something else because I haven't seen a single fish go after this. I'm going to go change out my bait. So I decided to switch to this little golden rooster tail. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. The last Rapala wasn't working too great for me, so I figured the smallies seemed to like this one quite a bit. I actually caught a smallie at the same spot last episode, although the water was much warmer, so we'll just see if this works. If it doesn't, I'll probably move upstream and see if I can find a new pool that might have some more fish in it. Really now. Yeah, it got snagged again. Alright, I'll go get it out. So I decided that we should move a little bit farther upstream. Actually, I take that back. I think we're going to move much farther upstream. Just up there is where I filmed most of episode 10. But I think I'm going to go a little north of that. I've looked at this area on Google Maps, and if you look just up there, it looks like there's a super big, deep, long pool that comes through there. I've never actually been up there, but I figure we aren't too far away from it, so might as well go walk up there and check it out. So let's try going up there. So me and Russer walked all the way through this. It's a lot of dense weeds, and I think this is bamboo that's growing all through here. I can't let him walk through it, just because if he does, he'll get these little fuzzy bits stuck to him. When that happens, I have to sit there and cut him off, and I have to carry him. So it was a bit difficult to get over here, but I managed to come across this one area where there's this little bedrock bluff that comes down with this really deep pool through the middle in this wide area. It looks pretty good to fish at. My one issue is there's this big tree in the way right here, which means I'm gonna have to cast over it. So it'll be a little bit difficult, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'll cast out towards the middle. I'll kind of jig my rooster tail a little bit, and then just before it gets up the tree right there, I'm gonna reel it in quickly. So it'll just kind of jump over the tree and not get stuck on it. Oh, that's not a good place to cast at all. No. My lure just like flew back behind me. I tried to reel it in quickly so it'd jump over the log, and it jumped way past me. And it's on this tree behind me. Alright, I'll go get it. Well, I got it back. You know, I hate having to constantly reclaim lures, but at least on the bright side, I guess it's better than losing them. It's a bit difficult to cast right here. I'm going to try to change my angle just a bit. Guys, I'm sorry. I feel like this is kind of a lost cause. Because I was just thinking to myself, even if I did actually catch a fish, I'd have to reel it in over that log right there. I would probably injure the fish or hurt it in the process of me reeling it in, because it'd be slapping around on that log. I think here's what we're going to do. I'm going to head back to somewhere where it's a little bit easier for me to move around. Right now, me and Russer are surrounded by weeds, so we're kind of trapped in here, but I'll go ahead and head back, and maybe we'll try to catch some of the rainbow darters or other types of minnows that I've been seeing, since they're still active and they're still floating around the top. I'll go ahead and head back, and we'll try to get something good with the net. So I came down to this little section where it's really rocky and shallow, and I'm seeing lots of little rainbow darters and some little shiners and things that are swimming about, little bait fishes, and I'm pretty sure there's probably crayfish in this area too. So while they aren't very big fish, some of them can be really pretty. I've caught some really pretty rainbow darters before. I don't think they're as pretty right now because they're not in their breeding colors, but I'll try to catch some for you guys. I think I'm just gonna flip up rocks here and see what I can get. Oh, there's little darters down there. I don't know if you guys can see them. You coming with me, Russer? Okay. Under there. Nope. There's a darter. Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, I got one. I got a fish! He isn't very big, but you can kind of see the orange that's on him with the little patterns that come down. During breeding season, these guys actually get lots of blues and greens and oranges on them that are really pretty. Although it's the winter, so they don't have as much color on them. He's a pretty cool little fish. I think this is the smallest fish we've ever caught for Femboy fishing so far, that's for sure. I'll see you later. Anything under here? No, there's nothing under that one. You know, the water is pretty cold, but it's not all that bad. It's actually better in here, just because this is still water, so the sun's kind of heated it up a little bit, so it's not as cold as the current. Let's look under this one. Anything? I'm not seeing anything. You got in the water, not me. Well, I did get in the water. You know what I mean. So guys, I just flipped up that rock right there. And I managed to get this guy right here. He's right in there. Check him out. He is cool. He doesn't have much color on him, but he's still a beautiful fish. He's about twice the size of the last darter we just caught, you know? He's cool. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. I'm pretty lucky to catch a darter that size. Usually the bigger ones are more faster and harder to catch with a net, so I kind of lucked out with that one. For right now, I'm going to try to catch at least one more thing. It'll probably be a darter, but we'll see. I guess then we'll end the episode. Well, guys, I just got another decent-sized darter. He was under that rock. He's in there. I'll fish him out for you, no pun intended. You can see his colors kind of in the light right there. Or lack of colors, I should say. He's cool. I love him. And thanks for letting me catch you, buddy. See you later. Well, guys, I guess since I caught those 3 darters and since there isn't much else out here, I'll go ahead and end the episode. Thank y'all for watching Femboy Fishing episode 11. While we weren't able to catch anything on rod and reel, I'm pretty happy that we at least were able to catch those darters with my net. With the winter being the way it is, you never know if the fish are going to react to your lures or not, and I guess today they just weren't into it. But that's okay. I'm still happy with what we caught, and I think those smaller darters are just as beautiful as the bigger basses and stuff. So as of right now, season 2 is on hold. I'm not really sure where the channel is going right now. Things are kind of weird right now, just personally in my life, so episodes will probably start slowing down just because of the winter. So instead of uploading these weekly, I'll see if I can maybe upload them monthly or some sort of that. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Say bye, Russer. Bye.